What's up, class? This is Mr. Sankey's magic thing. We're talking about parabolas today. And what I wanted to do was give you a graphical way to look at a parabola and kind of see how it is constructed based on the definition. Normally we construct a parabola just by punching in a bunch of x values, which is what your calculator does. Or we could, again, we had some other machinery like y equals negative b over 2a. And that helped us to graph some parabola as well. In chapter 10, we talk about parabolas as a focus. There we go, a focus and a directrix. And a directrix down there. And what a parabola is, it's the set of points that are the same distance or equidistant. They're the same distance from that point and from the line. When you measure the distance from a point to a line, it's always the perpendicular distance. So you're going to see this line here measuring the distance between the point and the directrix is always perpendicular. And then the distance between the point and the focus is just that distance. You can draw a line between 2 points. And what happens here, the Geogebra window is set up so that as I move this point, not only does it trace a lovely line, but it keeps the same distance. It won't let me take it off the path. The same distance from the focus to the directrix. And you can see those numbers on there. I put those numbers on there so you can see that they're always the same. And as I come down here, as you get very close to the focus, it starts to turn around. And in fact, right in the middle there, it's just right in between the focus and the directrix. And then you continue off your other way. This line here in the middle is still the axis of symmetry. That doesn't change from before. We still have that old stuff. And as the point moves up, up, and away, there we go. So there is our parabola. It's a set of points that are the same distance from a point and a line. And what's really cool about this is that I can kind of move stuff around. So let me move this up here, and my focus over here, and all this. Okay, we got some extra stuff there. Let me shake it like an Etch-a-Sketch. Thank you, Mr. Romney. And now we can make another parabola. And I have it kind of changing the colors as I move around the initial points there. So you can see, again, this is the set of points, the same distance from a point and a line. Now, we will only work with parabolas that either go left, right, up, or down, because when you go on angles like this, they're kind of difficult. And by kind of difficult, I mean really tricky. There we go. There's another parabola. In fact, what I want to do here, let me do one more thing here. Okay, shake it up. I'm going to make a couple of parabolas. You can see when the focus is very close to the directrix. When the focus is very close, you can see it's kind of steep at the bottom there. And I can make it even a little closer. It's even a little more steep. Okay, a very steep parabola at that point. If I move the focus, I'll come back here, point. If the focus is not close, let me shake it. If the focus isn't close to the line, there we go, it makes a much wider looking parabola. So you can affect how the parabola curves based on the distance between the focus and the directrix. So that's a little bit of a visual representation of what's happening with these parabolas that we're talking about in class.